San Bernardino, ring-a-ding-ding. Milkshake mixes, that's my thing now. See, these guys bought a heap of my stuff, and I'm gonna see everything sure enough now. My name's not Croc, it's Croc with a K. Like crocodile, but I'll spell that way now. Well, it's dog eat dog, and rat eat rat. Croc star, boom like that. What a cool song. That is Boom Like That, Martin Knopfler, the Shangri-La record. That's kind of a sleeper record. A lot of people don't know about his solo career, and I gotta say, that's probably my favorite Martin Knopfler record. Totally, from start to finish. It's like a clinic. Just amazing guitar sounds that he and Chuck Ainley got. Chuck is an amazing producer. So I'm going to just go over this really quick and go over some of the ideas of his little fills. So this tune is capo, I'm in standard tuning, capo on the 3, I'm in G minor. So that's a E minor shape, which is G minor. And then a G shape, which is B flat. And then an A7 shape, which is C7. And then a C shape, which is E flat. And that little walk down. So for that Travis shape, that's a common pattern for the right hand, and I've got a couple videos about the Travis thing. So my channel's got that already. So that is just, it's like the Chet Atkins boom chick kind of right hand thing. And then this lick, turn on the overdrive. So this is F, 6th fret, pull off, then 3rd string, hammer on to the 5th fret, then 4th string, 3rd string, 4th string, 3rd string, then hit the 5th fret, then pull off, then 5th string, 4th string, 5th string, 4th string, then 1st finger on that 5th fret, 5th string, end on that B flat note with your middle finger. And ends on that low G note. And he's playing with no thumb pick, so you get a little more of the cool thing with his technique is he will rake his thumb back and forth, and he gets those upstrokes with the nail of his thumb. It's really, really cool. Nobody really does that except him, as far as pretty much his bass technique. And he also does this really cool thing where he keeps his thumb going, and he does these 2 fingers as a strum. stuff in there. I've stolen so many great things from him, and I keep stealing. He's really shaped my playing. Mark is an amazing guitar player. So the solo basically takes off of a few shapes. So here is this G minor 7 here. This is pretty much in his vocabulary. So you're outlining a chord there. You're outlining the G minor, which is this shape. It's a D minor shape with the capo. So it's D, G, B flat. And then if you walk up the strings, you're going to be harmonizing that. So here's B flat here, and D and G. And then here's G in the bass. So people can go horizontally and vertically on the guitar. So you can identify the notes in a straight line. So D, G, B flat, G, B flat, D, B flat, D, G, D, G, B flat. It's the same 3 notes. So I got 3 notes per string group, right? Guitar George, he knows all the chords. That kind of idea. So that's all he's doing. Even Knopfler has said, I'm not really a great solo player. I'm a fancy chord player. And that's pretty much what he's doing, is he's outlining these chord shapes in the caged method of knowing the shapes all around and knowing what notes are around there. So in this, I'm pretty much outlining this G minor triad here with the B flat. Here's a really cool thing he does. He hits this D. He does this lick in a lot of things, several instances of it. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting my thumb. Now to play like him, I'm going to take my thumb pick off. I'm going to have just my thumb. So that's hitting the D, then hammering the F, and then I'm bending up to G. Now here's where it gets cool. My first finger is raking up on the G, on the B string, on this 8th fret. You can do it a couple different ways. This is pretty much his vocabulary. This is in a lot of his ideas, soloing wise. He's basically talking to you with the guitar, and that's why he's such a great soloist. He and David Gilmour, they talk to you with the guitar, and any good soloist is wanting to emulate the human voice. There's people that they learn arpeggios and licks and those things, and there's a place for that. But talking to someone with an instrument, it's harder to do, and it's harder to get the entire dynamic envelope. So I raked up with my thumb. So I'm just doing the G pentatonic minor lick. So you can walk down in the vertical position. That's another trick he does. He will bend and then slide right into it from a half step below. So here's a G note. I'm using it with my third finger. And then I'm sliding in with my middle finger from the F sharp. But I do it so quick, it's almost like a Derek Trucks slide thing or an Ali Akbar Khan. It's really Indian music in blues guitar, right? So that is... I could walk it down there vertically, or I could go... I could walk it down there in that position. So those are two positions that are close. That's the A position. And then you can think of this as, I guess, a C position. Or and then you can move up to the next gauge. You can get into this G minor position here. And he does a... So he's basically just going through the caged shapes, but he's doing it with all this cool right hand stuff and all the dynamics and the note choices. So basically the tune is just the verses of San Bernardino, ring-a-ding-ding, milkshake maxes, that's my thing now. And then he goes to that 4 chord. E flat. When I say 4, I'm thinking B flat major. I'm not thinking G minor. Diddy da 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 da. And then the chorus. My name's not Croc, that's Croc with a K. Like crocodile when I spell that way now. Very similar to the verse. It's dog eat dog, I'm ready eat rat. Croc star, boom like that. So, just tons of cool licks and tons of just, feel and... I love that kind of stuff. I love just talking. It's fun. It's a challenge. It's better than shredding arpeggios for me. I did my time doing that. So I just really like being vocal and lyrical with my playing. So if you're not familiar with Shangri-La, please do yourself a favor. Go get that. I think it came out in about 2006. I saw that tour. I saw the Tracker tour. There's some really amazing tunes on Shangri-La. I will say this, probably the best recorded guitar tone, in my opinion, is Back to Tupelo. So if you don't agree with that, go in the comment section and tell me what you think it is. But man, Back to Tupelo's, that's mighty good. So thanks so much for hanging out. I took a week off. I was down in Florida hanging out with family, and I saw a really amazing guitar store, Amelia Island Fine Guitars. And they have some just amazing guitars down there. I may be doing some things in the future with those guys. I really enjoyed hanging out with them. They got a great concept. They got a great store. The gear is incredible that they have. So everything checks all the boxes for me. They're all about high quality, tone. Yeah, it's just a no-brainer. So I'm looking forward to maybe talking more with them and seeing if I can help them out and we can do some things together. Thanks so much for the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in.